We wanted to join Legal Resources because one of the benefits that they offered was doing wills and powers of attorney, which we really needed being a same-sex couple. We don't really have those rights, so that was one of the big pulls to us.
Macy and Vicki Price came to me originally for estate planning. They had a very impressive stack of documents that they had obtained from one of these online legal products producers that none of which were okay. They really were quite bad.
Our first meeting with Dave, our lawyer, was awesome, and he didn't bat an eye at us, didn't treat us any differently. My marriage is not recognized in the state of Virginia, so we had to ensure that some of our rights and properties would go to who we wanted if one of us should pass, especially because we were expecting a baby.
In Virginia, two people who are of the same gender who are married to each other do not enjoy some of the default conditions that a heterosexual married couple enjoy. But what you can do, a good attorney can do, is to compensate for the lack of automatic provisions by creating documents that set forth who's going to inherit from whom, who's going to be in charge of whose child, who is going to be the agent for another if one of them becomes unable to speak or act for themselves, and so forth.
It was scary not knowing if my wife had to take our daughter to a hospital or a doctor, if they would let her back with her or even let her sign any consents for her, considering that she wasn't a legal guardian in Virginia. We're not allowed to adopt each other's children. So we found another way to do that through a consent order, and that granted us joint physical custody of our daughter.
And so there was a great energy in getting as close as possible to the way it would be for two parents to be equally responsible for the same one child. Working with a couple like that and achieving a result like that, both in the estate planning format and in the domestic relations family arena, is really satisfying. That's fun lawyering, and it's fun to get a result like that and have good clients, and they really have become favorite clients in the firm. All of my staff like it when Vicki and Macy come in because they bring Campbell, and Campbell instantly has about 7 aunties who are doting on her.
Legal Resources is a great benefit just because if anything should happen to us, we're set, and so is our daughter. Our daughter's future is not a question mark. So I'm glad that we now both get to legally be moms, thanks to Legal Resources.